that champagne.
I don't want no problems with you.
Real Cage Gang.
I don't want no problem.
Living room news.
I don't want no problems with you.
Problems with you.
Living in this living room news.
Living room news.
Hey.
I don't want no problem with you.
In
This living room news. Living room news. I don't want no problem with you. In this living room news.
living room news. Living room news.
Living room news.
I
I
don't
don't
want
no
problems.
with you.
No problems with you.
In this living room news.
Living room
In
news.
this living room news.
This living room
Negroes
news.
elaborating worldly situations. Living room news.
This
Living room news. Living room news. Living room news. Negroes elaborating worldly situations.
I don't want no problems with you.
Woo!
Bubble ass.
Red lighter, please, when you get a chance.
There you go.
Thank you.
But man, I seen some dumb shit today. People in Alaska, right? Check this out. 12 kids got sick. Them motherfuckers had done mixed the milk that they was giving the kids with some shit like, I guess looked like Rust-Oleum or whatever. And they 12 kids got sick. But only 2 was like had to be like hospitalized, but also 2 adults took it. So these motherfuckers say that the company that was bringing the food in made a mistake in since the milk came in packets because it came out of dispenser that it got put on the thing somehow. But this the thing, this the question. How the hell, like everybody done been in the Home Depot, all this shit. Y'all done seen Rust-Oleum, all this paint and shit. Right? How the hell do you put something that supposed to be cold next to something that supposed to just go on fucking walls or something or floor? I don't even know what the shit used for. But the kids say it burned their lips. Like they say when they taste it, the milk burnt.
Man.
That's, to me, that's just negligence. Like
I was
somebody was at their job and just had a reason to say, well, they just said fuck it, and they don't care who or how it affected them.
That's what that sound like.
And I'm sure,
That's
in all our experience in a workforce environment, we've seen where a person had that fuck it mentality or attitude.
Do that type of shit make you want to homeschool your children?
Yes. Especially when you know what you know. But also with the flip side to that coin, bro, it's like, do you deny your child, that privilege or that experience of camaraderie or broaden their horizons or to see what the world has to offer them? I mean, do you take
See,
that
I'm gonna
away
be
from
honest
them,
with you.
or-
Like, I wouldn't want to take my child out the way I grew up with the school system. It's just being honest. You gotta know.
That's a grown.
You gotta have a mind frame of a census. You gotta know where's the best place to live. You gotta know, you know what I'm saying. Pretty much, you gotta do research. Like, and it's like a pretty much a money thing. Like, if you got it, bro, you can put your kids in good situations, bro. You ain't got it, shit.
You got to build them to
You
be
got
tough.
You gotta build them to be tough.
And that's
Like,
like,
bruh
a
say,
lot
like,
yeah.
You know, pretty much.
kind of scary, but like
Yeah,
you
it's
really
scary.
have to build them to be.
And
fucking
right now,
tough.
with parents having to work 9 to 5s in our culture, bro, we can't homeschool.
yeah, we
Like,
ain't got the
who's to be
time.
home, like, unless you got a business and you making money on that end. But if you got to work a 9 to 5, who gonna be there to school the kid?
Yeah.
See,
Then you got
That's
to put-
homeschool.
Then
You gotta be the one to do it, unless you paying for somebody to come there
And
and
it's
do
a
it.
heavy
So,
burden because like the woman take
Shit
on like
real,
so
bro.
much, especially when she got a knucklehead. And then she got some that's doing good.
That's what I'm
some
saying.
that's
If,
doing
okay,
bad.
if
It's
you
like
got a job and the
toss-up.
mama got a job, who's gonna homeschool the child?
Now that's where a lot of other things you got to factor, and it comes in who the individuals are, your respective morality, faith, what have you, spiritual, whatever. A lot of things come into factor. You know
Of
what I mean? 'Cause
homeschooling?
at the end
I'm
of the
saying
day,
a
it's
homeschooling,
yeah,
like
at
you
the end
saying,
of the day,
like
it's a
which
sacrifice.
one? You were saying which one is better? Is that? But bro, when you talk
So
about
the sacrifice
bills,
would be like y'all will be staying under the tent on 6th Street.
No. See, now you're going to the extreme.
so you gotta explain it, bro.
Okay,
Like this is
for
what
me-
I'm saying.
for me
If
personally-
I got a job and my wife got a
'Cause it's
job and the
sacrifice,
mama got a
like-
job, and we want to homeschool our child, what time of day do we have to? If you working in the morning, she
Only
working
rich
in the
people
morning.
really can
What you gonna
homeschool.
homeschool her after you get off work?
And they
But during while you're at work, what is she gonna be doing? She might not be at the age to be home alone.
True.
So it's like,
That's-
what are you gonna do?
That's why you have, I believe, and think and feel you have to sit down, game plan. It also depends on the parents or individuals involved, their mindset, and are they willing to sacrifice?
Willing to sacrifice
I
what?
think
Time.
I think it comes down to just
Time on how?
finances.
Okay, you gotta pay
I
your
think it comes down to
bills.
finances.
You gotta. That's what it is, bro.
You know what I'm
Finances.
saying?
Who's
Like-
gonna carry the bills?
Exactly.
Are you gonna
Okay.
work now
Most
and
kids
carry
that
the
are
whole
in
load
home-
financially?
They're
Like
in a
you could just sit here and
great
talk it,
financial
but
situation.
if me and a
You know
mom
what I'm saying?
is
Their
working a
parents are
job,
different.
homeschooling this child, how are we gonna work this out? Is some as a parent gonna quit? Who's making the most money? The mama or the daddy? Who's gonna do the homeschooling? You know what I'm saying? All that is in thought, but at the same time, if our bills is getting to the point where your one job can't handle that shit, how we gonna do this? I'm gonna get a night shift job, making less, or working in the field I don't work. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's a real decision. That's a real decision.
Exactly.
Me
Big
personally,
decision.
me like you say, going to faith now. I'm a firm believer of God. I fear no man but God. I'm prayed up. Mine going to school, regardless. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm gonna have to teach you what's going on.
Yeah, so it come back to the
I might have to send you with a weapon, whatever it may be, but you going to regular school.
So let me ask you this respect.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, cats
If
had
you
a
ain't
taser. Bitch, I ain't playing, bro. You gonna go with something?
It's amazing. Like
I
just
make
keep
all
a bitch
that, bro.
off you.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on now.
And the
shit.
funny part is like
We
you
ain't
got
living-
to know where your child don't fuck with nobody.
Facts.
To where your child fuck with somebody. Cause a lot of people be going out here, oh my child, then your child been the biggest a-hole of the semester of the year fucking with these people sure. But y'all come out here because the fucked up part is y'all ain't take time. All y'all want to do is see what they look like in their graduation pictures. Y'all the motherfuckers who spend $5,000 on a prom and these bitches ain't gonna do $1,000 worth of education after high school.
Facts.
Yeah.
So all I say is like my brother said to go back to like all that shit. Trade school. We need trade schools. We need to really start teaching these kids how we grew up with what's that shit y'all
I
used to
hate
go
they
to?
took it out of high school.
What that shit was called?
Uh,
Beta.
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 Yeah.
Beta. Y'all remember Beta? Like
They
Beta
put you-
was a great thing. Like man, I watched my sister buy her some purple plum travel foxes, and that shit fucked me up to watch her buy her own shit. That shit motivated me. Like I did everything right that next school year to try to work for Beta. Still wasn't old enough, and I chose Bay Dog. Got me some raw stitching with to do it my thing. But that ain't for everybody.
Shout out to all my
All
my
hustlers,
street
you know,
pharmacists
man.
out there, man, who hustling to pay their bills and not for an image, man.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Shout out to all those out there working a 9 to 5.
That's Beta.
Strippers on a
Yeah.
pole, bitches out there with a sign, motherfuckers clocking in, motherfuckers benching on the scale, whatever it
But,
may
like,
be.
but check it out though. Look,
Just don't hate, my nigga.
that even go back to what this said. Like shit. Like yeah, bitch do need to invest in like
Yeah.
trades because like. But the whole thing is you don't need money to show somebody a skill.
But that's why I say schools. See, to go back, our parents and our forefathers, they had it in schools. That's where the trades was. When
Yeah.
they graduated back then, my uncles and my grand uncles, them
Do
they
carpentry and
they
shit.
got out of high school going
Plumbing.
into jobs
Yeah.
working. They certified. They got a skill. Colleges wasn't like it is. College became big business, man.
Right.
College became big business.
So respectfully,
Because if you getting a trade out of high school in the 60s and 70s, what college you going to unless you playing sports?
Right.
Or unless you want to be a lawyer
You
or a
had
doctor.
commercial
So
foods, you had all that stuff.
So, bros, y'all give me 45 seconds with this. Being that Jizzle, that you put that so eloquent in a good perspective. Okay, let's say, like Tip said, school is a white man's game and it's ran good. So being that we know, and we've evolved to who we become due to our environment and our experiences, why would I teach, my daughter, Haley Renee Robinson, based on the same criteria I grew with? She don't need 8 hours or 9 hours to be in an institution to learn basic common things that'll get her to be a productive young lady in life. That's just my opinion.
I didn't say you was spending 8 hours.
Ah.
The way school was structured back then, you learned your basic courses, the maths, the
Right.
English, and the
Right.
but you had your trades for each, bruh.
Just like our elective.
within 4 years of high school, you learning 2 trades each year, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. That's 8 trades you done learned.
Right.
That's how school was set up
Right. So
back then.
So why was that criteria taken away?
Because of colleges, not just colleges, also when blacks was getting out of school, getting these jobs, they were more sufficient and well taken care of. Now you got to start implementing the prison system. Black fathers not being needed because of governmental assistance.
Come on.
It goes to a couple things. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all I was saying.
When the
So
80s
I agree
came,
with
it was
y'all,
still
but
trades.
don't
Now,
forget
trust
about
me, I
that
know.
gray area. That's
I
all
know
I'm
trades
saying.
was still in the 80s.
Right,
Trades got
right.
taken out around 88. You know what I'm saying? Crack era. You know what I'm saying? When the crack era hit, this is control. This neighborhood control now. Now, guess what? The neighborhoods that we was in, they was getting trades. Now, I take that away from you. We ain't going to college now.
Because we can't afford it.
Rod, Dilla was teaching nigga how to grow their own.
If you didn't play, if you wasn't in the
wasn't
band,
good,
if you
bro. You
didn't
had
play
good
sports,
horticulture,
if you didn't, it wasn't no more college.
What they replaced
had-
with horticulture? ROTC.
ROTC.
For the military.
Oh, another
They
si-
they placed
another-
military
another
For the
si-
military.
They took all trades out and placed
not
military.
Not taking anybody, salute to everybody that gave, thank you for your service. But me personally, as a melanated individual, I can't go to war for something I don't believe in or that's not justified.
Bruh, they had started programming our black women that they ain't need no man, dog.
Exactly.
Like back in the
Sad.
early '80s, bro. They got
That's
they
why we
got,
got a lot of broken bones.
shows. You know what I'm saying? Like talk shows on that, dog. Like it's crazy, bruh. And then like they had the women like really controlled on that. Like, oh, I don't need no man in the house. I can raise my son on my own. This and that. You know what I'm saying? Now child support come in. Bitch, they running right down there putting you on child
I'm
support.
gonna tell you something.
And it's just like they mentally got the black woman to look down on us. You know what I'm saying? As time went on.
Nigga, it says Father's Day coming up. I would give props to a good father. Fred G. motherfucking Sanford. Happy Father's Day, Red Fox. Cause you was the first show that I seen a single black man raising a grown ass man.
Big dummy.
Y'all see, I know nobody ain't never ever put that together. Fred Sanford was the only black man singly raising his black son.
He didn't want to let Lamont go.
In
though.
Compton.
Lamont used to be threatening to leave.
In the middle of
man.
Compton.
Hey, Lamont be threatening to leave. Red Fox
Lamont left though.
attacking that
Lamont
bitch.
actually left.
Fred Sanford, oh, I'm coming home. I'm
Red
coming
ain't want
home.
him with no floozy. Red ain't want him with no floozy.
The premise
Back then, Lamont had a whole empire. So Fred wasn't gonna let nobody take over the empire. Because you get Lamont, you get part of the empire. And Fred wasn't having that. So I think Fred was trying to protect.
Nah,
the
but
empire.
like,
you never thought Fred handicapped Lamont?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Lamont ain't allow it. Lamont ain't allow it.
Lamont.
Lamont ain't allow it. He didn't depend on his daddy for money.
At all.
Watch them shows. I'm a firm
Man,
watcher
do
of
it.
it.
You feel
He
me?
was trying.
Lamont
Listen,
What I mean
Lamont
by-
was trying
what
to
I
get
mean-
that junk up out of there.
Lamont
He was trying to. He was trying to
educate
push that shit up out of
elevate
there.
himself. Like
Right.
Yeah.
every episode,
And
Lamont
he
was
was
trying to do a play.
put Pop on,
Like,
on the new
Lamont was willing to go to fucking
And you know what
Alaska.
I'm
Like,
Hey, I'm gonna
try
put it to
some
you like
ice
this.
fishing
I could
type
vouch
shit.
for that. Cause my grandpa George, when it came to his personal needs, that's what he used my daddy and uncles them for. When it came to what my uncle and daddy them was good at, man, fuck that shit. That shit's stupid. But then when he had a community praising on how raw they is in they sports, he want to show it to the gang. Oh, that's they daddy. He want to hear that now. That's damn near what Lamont Fred was on. You know what I'm saying? You want to shatter their dreams to
Right.
live your dream. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a lot of fathers was like that in that time because of how they was raised. Bro, you gotta look at it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
always do.
It's a system that goes on. See, I heard them stories from my granddaddy them. How, you know what I'm saying? They used to get picked up by white men, Filbert daddy, to go catch fly balls. Like white men come pick you up to catch fly balls because your daddy worked for these white folk. You know what I'm saying? And to keep on the job, yeah, y'all could come get him. You was entertainment for them crackers. You know what I'm saying? So as you got older, you was kind of stern against that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You realize what they was doing. So now when it come to your kids playing sports, you don't want that. Fuck that.
So don't you change that when you know better?
They did. As the cycle went on, they broke it. You know what I'm saying? My old boy them allowed me to play sports. You know what I'm saying? He would motivate me to play, so the chain was broken. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to break the chain.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I've heard the stories. My daddy them went through it. He ain't take me through that. You know what I'm saying? Any sport I wanted to play, he bitch go play it. You know what I'm saying?
So that brings us back to the whole homeschooling thing. Because remember, Brother Malcolm did quote, and I respect it, he said, only a fool will let his enemies teach his children. So if I know I got in a society now where Haley, she gonna go to school and these teachers or educators are only there for a paycheck, not to see that, hey, she's good at this, she strives at that. Now she's missing out on the whole point of learning or understanding that education and learning is fun.
Well, I could vouch for that. Cassie is a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
My daughter.
Mind you, that's all I'm saying.
My daughter
They're
went.
great
My
areas.
daughter went
Not to
far
not to
beyond
discredit what y'all
in the
said.
public school system. You feel me? Like no
They
cap.
can excel.
But
if
what
you
I'm
point
saying
in the right
is,
direction.
why I say me, I can speak from my shoes.
That's all.
If them parents got the mind frame that I got, school gonna teach you, but I'm gonna teach you too. You know what I'm saying? I believe in advancing the study because I
now my
seen that
brother,
in my child.
Where did that mind
You know what I'm
frame
saying?
come from? In your own respective
In my
ways,
child-
where did that mind frame come from?
It ain't come from my upbringing, cause ain't nobody sit down with me and extend my motherfucking education,
like
nigga.
you- like you
I
told me-
was raised up till I was 18.
Thank
I
you.
graduated at 19.
That's what I'm talking
When
about.
I got out my mama house and stayed from pillar to pole, I began to develop my own
Wait right here till you shake my hand.
upbringing now.
Yes, sir.
You
That's
know what
all
I'm saying?
And I'm-
You
that's all I
are
was
raised
doing.
up under a structure. Some are, some not. Like I say, you a product or of your environment, or you either a product of your choices.
That-
It's a way of that. No mother, no father, product of your environment. You grow up with mother and father, 70% of the time it's a product of choices because you was raised, you know what I'm saying, knowing.
Yeah.
Now, back to this. Once you 18 to get out that house, once you hit the age of 36, that's 18 more motherfucking years you done lived.
Amen.
You ain't still living under them rules and guidelines of mama when you especially caught cases. You done did shit that they taught you not to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
So at the end of the day, it's like once you get to a certain age, I don't want to hear about, oh, I was raised up this
Nah.
way. You might have some childhood trauma from
Right,
ass
right,
whoopings, abuse,
right.
and shit like that. But at the same time, if you got kids, if you got your own place, you start making your own, you know what I'm saying,
Exactly, your own way.
criteria and the way of going about things. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, you got some people that raised you up, bruh. You wouldn't dare follow their motherfucking the way they
Exactly.
live. But that was still an example for you. But that still was an example for you,
because
though.
that's all. Maybe that's all they
One
knew.
thing my brother said, and that's why I say the podcast start now. Nigga, he grew up without lights. So what that taught you, bruh? To pay your bills when?
Always time.
Ha motherfucker. Some shit you go through teach you.
Amen.
Bitch, just cause I grew up without lights don't mean I'ma have bitch. I'm not going backwards.
Yeah, boy,
No,
and look,
teach
well, you grew up with that
experiences
red,
and
you grow up with that motherfucking piece of paper on the door that when you take it off, that shit still say notice on that bitch.
Oh,
That don't change
God,
the that
yo.
don't change the lights for coming on. Right, that
That
shit.
is a horrible feeling to come home
You
from
see
school.
eviction and
Yeah,
y'all
you
shit
see-
sitting
you
out
see
the
all your
door
shit
sometimes.
on,
Like
you know,
that shit can be
on the
hard as
side of
fuck
the
on you.
street. A orange highlighted, piece of paper that say eviction. You got neighbors like, well, damn, how you let this happen?
But I can tell y'all one thing about this in whole. No matter what that shit did, like as a kid, all them tears like built the shield around the bitch. Like it made a nigga feel like when I got something, I always wanted to keep it. I never made the decision to say, I'ma fuck this up cause shit going bad. I'ma finna do some worse shit because shit ain't going my way. I just woke up every day and say, boy, it was better than this. I ain't have the worst childhood, but shit wasn't great all the time. Shit wasn't great.
I
I
can
had a
empathize
great,
with
I
that.
had a great mom, but shit just wasn't great all the time. And what it is what I had to learn how to sympathize with was like, damn, she was going through a lot too. So for me to sit here when I got grown and put all blame on her was like, boy, it's a lot of shit I could have did right. I could have did like my sister got my ass on somebody's football field, track and field. I chose to get to the block because I felt like, bitch, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it, and I signed up for that shit, and I chose that route. But like, I tell a nigga in like retrospect that you got one or two ways. You gonna either make it out here,
Or you gonna
Gonna make
fucking
it in
fall
there.
out here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, it is. That's why I say like it's all.
Make it a break.
It's all self-determination and self-perseverance. Like I said, it all started with self. And like with me, I had great upbringing. I had a lot of people around me educated as hell. I had a lot of them street smart as hell. So like with me, I feel like the lifestyle that I did have coming up, it made me too smart for my own good. You know what I'm saying?
Not trusting
Like my
like a
choices that I made, I wanted the quick way out. Like I wanted to get rich quick. You know what
seen
I'm
it too
saying?
much. It
Because
looked
at the end of the
delicious.
day, it was like I'm too smart to be. I could cut around this. But as you grow older, you realize anything easy in life, that shit ain't worth it, man.
That shit is a
That shit
shortcut,
ain't worth it.
nigga.
Cause when you really work for that bitch and you gain it, you respect it more.
respect it.
You I don't want to say treasure of value, but you respect it more. You know what I mean? Like,
And that shit can be either working
Yeah.
or hustling. Like when you put the time in,
yeah, it don't
everything
matter.
you
It don't
want,
matter. It becomes to that point.
This shit become a job.
Like I say, when you live for your needs and not your wants, I can witness it. A lot of shit that I purchased that I just wanted, that shit could be fucked up. It be like, all right, but that be a waste of money. But shit I need, man, I still got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like going back to that that narrative is like as self, you gotta want something in life. You can't put that or instill that in nobody. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was growing up, I had people telling me, hey, even though you see me doing this lifestyle and doing this, don't you do it. This ain't what I want you to do. But it's like, you can't tell me not to do something and you fucking doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Now-
Like, how in the hell? But then when you get older, you realize what they mean. This ain't for you. Just because you see me doing it, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't for you.
Especially at this time in this moment of your life.
And I
You know what
think-
I'm saying?
And I think with you putting that in perspective, that's like people seeing our or your respective potential. It's like,
There you go.
I don't know how to get to you right now, but it's something about you that, hey, it's a means to an end. Don't do this. But if you have to do this, like Brother Malcolm again, one of my favorite philosophies. I love Malcolm X by any means necessary.
And that's why I come at, like, with him, I know it's people you be around, know your lifestyle, and when they see you here and there, they just always say, boy, you could have been anything, bro. I don't know how the hell you still, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to them certain people, you respect it from them.
Hell, you
And it
laugh.
make you think sometimes. And and me, I'm the one that walk away and be like, I know what y'all saying, but I still don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. What y'all fucking
No,
see,
on
because,
some
like,
real G
yeah.
shit, it's like
No, I feel
they
it.
think so highly of
Of
you,
you.
and it's like, damn, what do they see that I
don't
don't?
see.
And that's the great aura of life right there, bruh. But that what keep you going.
Yeah.
And when them old folks be like, "It's so much God in you,"
Niggas
I
just-
can
they
feel
just
the
see a
God in
spirit
you, and you
yeah.
know it for yourself, the type of person you is.
Mm-hmm.
It's be like, dang, bro, they always tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So with life, man, when you get told the same thing so many times, so many people, that shit true about you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to, at that point in your life, knowing if you got skill, and you got a mind frame or a strength in something, it's like just stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you feel like you're not succeeding, you know what I'm saying? It's success in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Perspire and persevere.
That was something I was trying to figure out. And I'm revealing somewhat of a secret. One of the 4 cardinal virtues as far as Freemasonry: prudence, justice, fortitude, and perseverance. But a lot of those things, which I also, again highlighted on, is all due to environmental upbringing, which led to your choices. Because you got to have a foundation. Your moral compass got to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause
But you know, I have an understanding for people. Some people, when I see as I done got older and realize how life is, like with my upbringing, when I see a lot of people raised fucked up, bruh, I could understand how they move and how they move, and like I done learned, it ain't sympathy, but it's understanding. It's like, man,
That's
it just
all it
ain't no
is.
hope for you at this point.
Yeah.
Like you really were brought up in some fucked up ways, man.
Yeah.
You
And
know
true
what
enough,
I'm saying?
true enough,
Like,
I'm not a religious person, but I grew up, with the Bible. So that cliche is, and all these things get understanding. The more you understand, the more you develop knowledge.
but right now in this time,
Mhm.
the mama's young as shit. Church they ain't growing up, bruh. Bible is like the less read book at this time of life.
Right.
With the younger generation,
Bible is
they ain't-
just like Instagram.
They
Even the
ain't
ones that
reading-
go to church, bro, they not even reading the Bible. They just going to church.
Look,
Like,
these
'cause
kids,
it's-
these
you know what I'm
kids,
saying?
right
It's the
nowadays,
thing
these
to,
kids
you
don't
know,
want
the
to
thing to
believe
do.
it. They don't want to
It's
believe in
politically
Christ
correct.
and shit like that. They don't
yeah,
want to
it's
believe
like
in
they,
Christ.
you
and
can
shit.
hear them talk like
They
you
want
was-
to. They will
It's a
debunk
practice- it's a
everything.
practice thing, you know what I'm
They want to
saying?
debunk everything in the Bible. They want to debunk everything in history because now they mind evolving. They don't want to be imprisoned by what we felt enslaved to.
Which
felt
we were
enslaved
enslaved by
to the originality,
religion.
to the originality of it.
That our ancestors, we don't know nothing about Christ or Jesus. Them people in the mountains of Kush, they wasn't praying. You know what I'm saying?
you know, it goes back to like I
Yeah.
said,
It's
you know,
deep.
to how you was brought up. But
Exactly.
like
My
I said,
thing is,
I was brought up
If
in
you
a
can't believe
spiritual
in,
world.
if you
I
can't
wasn't
believe
brought up
in
no
a spirit,
look at it
then you
like
can believe in
legend.
a rock.
At the end of the day, no man on this earth right now can say when we first came from or what have you. But every man can say they know what the emotion of love feel like, or the feeling of love feel like, even if they don't display it right now to the day. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's like the main thing that brings people together, love. Unconditional love is like the strongest thing in existence.
And
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
why to support what you're saying, dude. That's why I get mad with religion, because everybody's saying the same thing. Love your fellow man and have respect of your faith or what you believe in. You know what I mean?
Well, I believe in God, man. Cause look, like you can't see air, but shit, we breathing, so
Right.
shit, you feel me?
It's like this, like everybody gonna
See,
get to a
God,
point
but
where they done
shit,
been through some shit where they call on something.
Yeah.
So it can be God, Judah, Buddha.
Allah,
You know what I'm
whomever.
saying? Like all I feel like is like if
It's all
everybody
the same
gotta
message.
believe,
Do you
if
get
it's
the
coming
message?
across the same message, like I'm believing in something that's stronger than me that get me through this shit
That's
every
it.
day. So if it's throwing rocks on the lake and you call that your religion, let that shit be. And that's the thing. Everybody want to judge somebody about what they believe in. Let somebody believe in them. Don't push your faith on nobody.
Exactly.
And let somebody find their way, because everybody had to find their way. Nobody ain't wake up and become a Muslim, and some did. Nobody ain't come up and become a Christian, but some did.
Amen.
It's like shit is a giving and a go. So with that, like, don't force nothing that you ain't want nobody to force on. You had to find your way. And the thing about belief is you always have to find your way, because you're not going to believe in nothing until you find your way to it.
Right.
I'm gonna
So,
put it to you like this.
that's
I
like
wouldn't
love and
care
all
your
that shit.
nationality,
Well fucking said.
your fucking sexual gender. If a situation occurs and I'm in a life moment situation
Say, oh,
where I'm
God.
about to be here,
Oh, God.
and all it takes for you to do is this
Oh,
to
God.
save my life, you're my friend. I wouldn't give a damn what you is. I appreciate you so much. You was put here for me. You was put here for me to be a part of my life. You just saved my damn life. You took the time out to just do this, cause you seen the danger. You think bruh, that's somebody that cares. That's somebody that shows.
Now,
Listen
what
to
if
me.
that-
For a person to do that, that's caring. That's
Yo,
concerning. That's
unconditional.
yeah, bruh, cause they prevented.
They ain't give a damn
They didn't give
who
a
or
damn.
what you was.
Yeah, or what
They
you
just knew
was.
they were trying
So
to
why should I
protect you.
care? This is what I'm saying now. If that comes in play, that's how we have to look at life, bruh. You have to. Everybody could be everybody that's in this world. You never know what they here for or what their purpose is.
As long as they do.
You know what I'm saying? In life, in general.
Man,
So that's why,
motherfuckers
bruh,
die
saying
without
like
knowing
whatever
their
your
purpose.
nationality, whatever your race, whatever your religion, whatever your spirituality may be,
Facts.
if you have respect for me, if you treat me like I like to be treated and should be treated, man, I have no problem with you.
So, Jill, I think this.
I'm
is
at that age. I you know what I'm saying? I'm
think
coming to
this
that
is
point
a-
in my life.
This is a good, appropriate moment for you to, tell the viewers in the world your story, your encounter with the atheist.
Oh yeah, with Andrew Fitzgerald. You know what I'm saying? In Oklahoma, my teammate daddy, his father was an atheist, but one of the best people I ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like his theory on life, that's his theory. Everybody, I'm not here to argue with no opinion. Even though I grew up in that, I knew I'm not to argue with him about something he believed in. You know what I'm saying? His wife believed in God. So now I'm intrigued on like how the heck y'all
How this
married,
work.
how this work. And that's what she said. She said, I believe in God. He don't, but my love for him is so strong. And he don't question my faith of God. We really live a great life. She say the things that most Christian men shouldn't do, he don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't curse, he didn't drink, he didn't smoke. And I used to ask him, I'd be like, so why you don't do that? He was like, because, you know what I'm saying? Those things are not good for me. I'm like, so you pretty much believe in God. But it was a time. Accident come. Light flash in front of his face. His wife say, who did you call on? He was like, God. But his upbringing was atheist. So if your upbringing is atheist, this is what I'm saying, it was instilled in him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as time went on, he saw it in me. He used to be like, you believe in God too, don't you? I was like, yeah, but I ain't here to argue with you about what you believe in.
Dang.
I said, it's just cool to know that you called God when you was finna get in that accident,
good.
though. You know what
I
I'm
tell
saying?
everybody.
But, you know, as time went on, you know what I'm saying, I truly believed in my heart that he was going to
But
be
the whole
a
thing is
believer
like, have
over
we been
time.
programmed
You
so
know what I'm saying?
long
Yes.
to just know that that's the first thing we say?
Yes, it's second nature.
I don't.
Because it can't be if we build atheists and we build.
I'm going to be
other
honest
religions.
with you, dog. I don't even pray a lot, like, before I go to sleep.
Right.
I dwell on God so much, bruh. Me and Doobie talk about it all the time. I dwell on God so much and talk about him. He in my essence of so much to where I just don't pray. I think and I dwell on and I talk a lot to him. And I speak on so much to where I know that's like it's like open prayer. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I say like to each his own, the relationship you have with God. You know what I mean? And even to get to God, as I grew up and was raised, you got to go through Jesus to relay your message. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Like Jesus is in our image, was in our form. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to him like big bruh. Like,
Mhm.
hey, big bro, you need to go holler at daddy, bro. Like, I
Jesus
need you
never-
right now.
he never
Like, people,
acknowledged
you know,
himself as
look
a
at it and be
God.
like, dang, that's
You
how
need to
you
get
do
this
it.
boy up out
But
the
it's like,
goddamn
nah, because
hospital,
Jesus
man.
really
Nigga
was
went
in
in
our
hospital,
image.
he
Jesus
coming
like
out.
us. So
He
when that,
never acknowledged himself as God or
Yes.
as a God. You know
so
what
it's
I'm
like
saying?
when I
He
holler, I
said,
be like,
"My
hey,
Father."
big bro, Jesus, I need you right now, bro.
You
Like,
speak to him in your own
I
manner.
need you to go
all
holler
day.
at daddy, bro. Like, let him
Right.
know, like, right now I need him. Like, it's real right now. You know what I'm saying? My mind be, you know what I'm saying? My mama say, you really talk to him like that? Yeah. That's my brother. That's who the
Right.
message. He got to
Yeah,
go
talk
drop
to
that to
him, be
daddy
on
right now.
board.
When I talk to him like that, I know he take it. He be like, bro,
Right.
bro, serious right now.
Dead ass.
Yes. Right now, bro, you know how my mind be. I got these things right now. I do something, bro. Like, help me. I gotta get some money right now. Like, shit, serious. Just to keep what I don't need nothing. I just gotta keep this. Oh, it's coming. Them blessings coming, bro. He know, bro. I
That's
need
the
you right now.
funny
I'm not
part.
going backwards.
Like a bitch say,
So I
man,
need you, bro. Like, I tell him when you put that on your mind, I show a nigga. Bro, it's be some deep nigga, I be $300. That's all I
if
got.
you don't believe in that,
I put it
you'll
right in
fall
my
for
mind.
anything.
I be like, God, I can't, bro. I can't, you know, I can't think crazy right now. So I
Right.
need your help. Soon as it break down, I put my mind on it. Like, boom, 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 boom. Nigga, money go coming. Cause he know I gotta pay these bills. That's all it's for.
But
I done
like-
had my fun out there. I
Like,
gotta pay
check
these
it
bills.
out. Well, look, but the whole thing is like, if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. So most of the time, when people figure they fall, what were you believing in? You damn sure didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe in God. You didn't believe in family.
Money.
What the fuck did you believe in? Then you start falling for everything out here.
Yeah, I was believing in sin at one time. I was believing in sin heavy. 'Cause I was going in your house. I was watching your ass leave to go to work. I was plotting on your ass. I was on some shit. Nigga mask up, rob your ass at the ATM.
believe-
Like, nigga did dumb shit, dog.
I believe
Shit that really
all-
wasn't even them. Just the lifestyle the nigga was in, trying to stay within that reputation. That shit crazy, bro. That's why I know what these jits doing, bro. I was a victim of that shit, dog. I had to be seen, bitch. I had to be, bitch. P got it, like,
And
bitch.
I
I
think
wanted to
all
be
this
recognized, bro. That's
too-
fucked up, like, but
it's-
that's
it's-
real
it's
though.
fucked up because
Like,
it's
nigga
due
was on
to
that shit, bro.
A lack of knowledge.
Now I had the knowledge, Dana. It ain't like I
That's
didn't
why-
know
that's
better.
why I
I
come
knew
back to
better, bro. That's
choices,
why I
bro.
say I can't sit here and act like I
Right.
didn't know better. I liked
didn't
it
do
that.
that.
I liked it that
I
feeling.
wanted to do that.
That's why when a nigga go back to that shit on motherfucking what's the name, when that nigga say if I ain't no ball player no more, when niggas still love me, that shit real, man. A nigga felt like that. Nigga, I come up from a family tree of motherfucking ballers and niggas that's got a name. I want to keep that shit. I want to be a part of
be
that shit.
something.
Especially when I got in it. Man, that
Good or
shit
bad,
real,
goddamn
bro.
it, I want to be a part of it.
You felt that. Nigga get that money and go to having fun. It's like, bitch, next weekend I'm ready to get there. I gotta be in the building. Nigga, we felt that. We felt like stars.
And you put on an outfit. Look, I'm gonna tell you, boy, the most addictive thing for a lot of things I told my dog one day. I even told my brother, I said, boy, a nigga done always bought clothes before, you feel me? But what? It's a different thing when you actually go in the mall and you bring that shit back home with you. That's the difference. That's that shit that get addictive. But I tell every nigga, boy, when you ever get you a bag, make sure that's the first fuck thing you do. Nothing else. Fuck everybody else. When you get your first big good bag, you go take care of yourself. And when I say fuck everybody, I mean fuck everybody. Cause you wanna know how you got that bag? You was already taking care of a lot of motherfuckers. Now that bag just started getting bigger and stronger. Now guess what? Now you see that bag worth something. So you go take care of yourself, and then you sit back after that day and act like you ain't got a motherfucking.
Yeah, like
coin
my
to sit
first
where you
50
be at.
bands, shit, I went and spent 10 bands on like my whole family and shit. Like my first 50 bands. I ain't
went to the
even
mall
lie,
and we
like.
spent together with 20.
Yeah, cause like bruh say like I got them out the way. I already knew. I'm like, damn, if I can get 50 bands in this time, boy, when I get 100, I'm going crazy.
Ooh, we
You know
going
what I'm
cuckoo
saying?
for Cocoa
But it was
Puff.
like shit. I was stopped at that point. Like that when reality went to hit, and then like, bitch,
Shit,
you
get
been
deep.
there before. You done had money before. You just ain't have it in this. You ain't trying to go. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying?
mind right.
So you know, A nigga will fall sometimes into
Oh hell yeah.
that social media lifestyle.
Oh
Like,
hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, it's like,
I should have get the
I'm
best.
a Gemini dog. I got a flap for fab, like flashing sometimes.
I
like,
wanna do
want a
me.
nigga to see, like, bitch to know, like, yeah,
Then sometimes
I'm
you just gotta
but
take
then
off
it
your
came to
helmet.
that point where it's like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to prove.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got something to prove to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if niggas could just admit to like certain shit,
They
like
fault.
look in the mirror and just say, you know what? A lot of this shit I'm doing is unfucking necessary. Like, I think as a whole culture, we'll be good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us just don't want to really reality
we
check
scared as
ourselves.
fuck to look in the mirror now.
Yeah, we scared to do that.
A lot of
Like,
people scared to look.
What
in
you
the
say
mirror.
about that mirror?
It's either gonna make you or break you.
Shit, you see why Cinderella, whoever, whatever one of them little
Snow
white.
White.
So you see why Snow White. And look, you got to think about it. Snow White, cocaine, mirrors. See, message,
Y'all heard the bars, bitch.
message.
Message. Y'all heard the
Snow
bars.
White, mirror, mirror on the wall. That
Where
white
can I
girl
go get me an 8-ball?
You feel me? That thing made her sing. You feel me? It made her feel like she was in a coma. And who had to come and kiss her? Her pimp. That man on that horse. Ain't no motherfucking prince coming to pick a bitch up in a horse. He a prince. Why he ain't have a buggy?
It was a white horse?
It was a white horse. Everything was cocaine. Everything was cocaine.
Like Pimp C say, rest in peace, cocaine.
Yeah, Disney was the land of cocaine. That was their way of telling everybody it was okay to do cocaine. That's why she had the mirror. That's why everybody do cocaine on a plate or a glass plate. Like you ain't ever seen a bitch. Really, they ain't had the card was just to cut that shit.
No, and that
They
bitch
still-
out $1
they
on the
still-
motherfucking mirror.
Well, you don't know how many mornings a nigga woke up and seen residue all on tape. I said, boy, they done partied. They done partied. Whole table looked like the motherfucker had a baking contest. You wake up, bitch, I was like, damn, mama had a baking contest in this bitch.
Hey, how many championships the Warriors got now?
7.
You know what I'm saying? Curry got 4 rings.
Hell no.
How many rings Curry got?
Oh, what?
Curry got 4 rings, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Curry. I thought you said Curry. That's
No,
why I said
Curry,
hell no.
Curry.
Oh, Curry, yeah, he got 4.
Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. E4O. I know y'all putting on the show
I
out
know
there
that boy
in the
loving
Bay
that shit.
Area.
Go
Shit.
down.
Yes, sir.
Hyphy in this bitch.
Shout out to them boys, man.
Hey.
That Jordan Poole, man. It was a pool party, man.
Hey, Wiggins, I gotta give it to you, boy. You put
KD
that
was
deuce
still playing
deuce.
for them?
You put that deuce in effect, my
Can he
nigga.
still play with him?
That deuce. What?
Oh, he
He
was
put up
still-
15, 26.
Shout out
He
to
put up
Cam,
big
man.
numbers, man, in the championship. That boy put up
Kevin
15,
Durant.
26.
Kevin Durant don't play
What he
for the
scored
Warriors
last
no
night?
more, dude.
I
Not
fell
before.
asleep at the third quarter.
I don't know how much he scored last night, but he put in work on Tatum, man.
Nah,
You talking about
the thing
Andrew
what I
Wiggins.
Yeah, Andrew
appreciate-
Wiggins.
The thing I appreciate with Golden State is they show you how whatever level you're doing, like with us, they show you how a team or organization is supposed to function from top to bottom.
Yeah, I ain't know Gary Payton's son was that damn good. That
But
bitch,
look
that
at
ballin',
look
bitch.
at the work ethic. You know, Gary Payton second. You know, he put in. He done played for the Lakers, Wizards. This is second stint with Golden State. The G League. Gary Payton ain't no rookie like that. He been,
I what I'm saying, I ain't know about him
Yeah,
shit
he
till
put
this
in-
year. Shit,
But
I ain't
everybody
know.
else been drafted. Steph,
So you
Clay, Draymond.
Nah, you got some players put in hard work. Jimmy Butler wasn't nobody shit like that. You got some niggas put in work to get what they
Boy,
at. And that's why they take the. I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you bust your ass, I'm talking about from JUCO college to D1 to getting drafted to the All-Star game. If all it took for all you ever known was hard work and working out, when you get to a team, if you're around players that don't do what you do, you don't want to be there.
Exactly.
So that's why I say niggas can't judge players. That's why the Heat was designed for Jimmy Butler. He's just a player, dog, that's hard working. Like, I've never been a flashy guy. I never been a fast guy. I never been this. You know what I'm saying? I just always been a hard working player. I watch film.
He loves what he does.
Yeah, so you gotta understand, like, you gotta be able to know how these players are. Like, bitch, he was homeless. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler was staying with his classmate, you know what I'm saying, week in, week out, bitch, to the point where now his mama done took you in, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, his story, salute to Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying? Like we just said, you gotta want something for yourself. And he got to that point where he did. He got a place to live and realized I got to take advantage of this shit.
Butler shit. Look, Karan Butler.
Karan Butler was on the street level, man. That boy, that was
like,
G.
He was like on some old, you know what I'm saying?
I type shit, like, like for real, for real.
He managed to make his way in good.
Yeah, man.
And he became where he was a host for what, TNT for a
I
while.
think Steph Curry like top. Top 10 point guard. No, not.
Whoa.
I ain't gonna say top.
What you mean, Stephen? What, the Stephen Curry? I'm gonna be honest with you.
You think Steph
No,
Curry
no.
in the top
five
No. I'm
now?
gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Top five
I'm gonna be
now.
honest with you. I'm gonna say this.
Statistics
I'll put him in
wise,
top.
Point
No,
guard
no.
now. Point guard.
Point guards, no.
You can put him in the top 5.
Point
now.
guards, no. Shooting guards, yes. I'm gonna tell you why with point guards. His assist ratio is not there as if top 5. If you look at his assists right now in categories, what is a point guard job, Danon? Just being honest, what is a point guard job? To get everybody involved.
That means control the pace, score, defend. I don't know. Our perception of basketball is
Jason
different.
Kidd was a point guard.
Right. So what's the difference between
Magic Johnson was a point guard. That's why I say a shooting guard is more
So
of
what
a
was-
scorer.
what was Walt
Centers
Frazier?
was more of the scores.
I ain't gonna lie.
Be honest, bruh.
Steph can't really score without a pick and
No,
roll.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
can't
Who?
really-
Stephen Curry?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say
Hey,
that.
bro,
I ain't gonna say
come
that.
on,
I,
see that-
that's
that's
your
what I'm
opinion,
saying.
nephew. I won't argue your
That's a
opinion.
strong
Hey,
ass.
That's
opinion.
it. I'm gonna just say.
That's how they run their offense.
No,
That's
I'm
how
gonna be
they
honest with
run
you.
offense.
His,
Pick and roll,
I've
boys
seen
come
no,
down.
because that's
Now,
his.
see how many picks they
No,
give you.
that's
We can
understandable.
count- we can
No,
count how many
that
picks they
I
set a
listen.
game for
I'm not
Steph Curry
gonna
one
listen.
game.
I'm finna go to your narrative. I'm finna go to your theory. I'm finna go to your theory. You just called it out. That's Steve. That's Kerr playbook.
Right.
That's what he's designed to do. Run round picks from what you see.
Right.
Them plays. I've seen him get that basketball. Chris Paul been his worst victim since he
Chris
been in
Paul
the
is a
league.
victim, yeah.
And boy, 1-on-1 with that motherfucking basketball. Mr. Illegal, man, motherfucker do double travel carry
but-
and the greatest at
You
it.
think he got better headers than Kyrie?
No.
Okay, then that's what I'm
He
saying.
got better handles than
his
Kyrie.
handles is
So,
not really
so
like that.
Kyrie's a point guard.
Yeah.
And so how is Steph
I
not?
ain't say that.
'Cause
You
Kyrie-
asking me, I'm gonna be honest with
Kyrie
y'all.
handles, bro.
He has handles, but y'all listen. Point
So
guards.
what's the difference between Steph,
Listen,
Kyrie, and Dame Lillard
No,
in
point
job?
point guards.
Because
Ja
they'll-
plays
they'll-
more of a
they'll-
two position.
Kyrie finishes like it's crazy.
Okay, all I'm gonna tell you is assist is what make a point guard. I wouldn't give a fuck. That's a point guard's job to assist to get everybody involved, bruh. When he's coming down the floor, he's the general. He sets up the play. Usually from back in the day when they saw a defense set up, they will call the play for that defense that was thrown at them. Okay, now assist was
You
known
know
for
where I'm going
averaging.
to. Keep on with the assist. You know where I'm going. Call his name.
Look on your phone. Look on your phone.
No, Mr. Mouthpiece.
Look on your phone and look up top 5 assist leaders. Top 5 assist leaders.
You're going to see the number 3.
And watch how far Curry is away from the top 5 assist leaders.
Now, how many
in
of the top
assists.
5 got championships
In
and
assists.
finals
In
MVPs?
assists. Magic.
Two small
Kid.
forwards and a point guard.
Kid got a ring, nigga. You
But
better
he-
think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Who else?
Okay.
Top 5.
He got
Kid.
top 5. Who else?
One point guard.
I think it's
What's the name?
gonna be
Who
shooting
played
guard.
for
Utah, yeah.
He don't got one. But bro, you keep hollering about championship, nigga. Iverson don't got now.
Curry and
Hey,
them-
whoa.
Nah, ain't no whoa. Stop all when you a dick, bro. You be contradicting yourself,
How,
dog.
you said point guard.
It don't matter. That's what they had him labeled as when he first came in the motherfucking league, nigga. Point guard,
I
nigga.
know.
But he wasn't passing shit.
Curry's an
He was a
all-around
scorer. So they put him to the 2
He
eventually
just
after
don't
Larry
have
Brown
strong
got there.
defense.
After what, the second year Larry Brown, they put him at the
Like,
2.
shit, you don't need it for
Third,
defense.
this is
That's
what I'm
shit
saying,
that's
bro. Not to
bad
knock
for.
nobody. Bruh, when I talk, I know what I'm talking.
feel like he's the best
Bruh,
shooter.
listen, I passed the ball more than I ever fucking tried. I wanted to play point guard. That's why every position I played, I made it my business to pass the ball and get a motherfucker involved, bruh. Point guard, my frame is to get his best player in the game to get going. You know what I'm saying? I know my center. Magic was one of the best.
Yeah, that's my
Penny
point.
Hardaway, he
Okay.
was a scorer, but he averaged
You know
10
what?
to 9 assists, bruh. You
know what?
gotta average some assists, dog.
Aside from Penny, I'm gonna say this one name.
Curry is a scorer.
I'm gonna say
I would
no.
label him under a
I'm
2.
gonna say
What you
two-
say?
I'm gonna say two names.
Yeah, I say the best
I'm
shooter of
I'm
all
gonna
time.
say two names.
I
I
say the
know.
best shooter of all time.
We can agree on.
Shoot better than Curry.
LeBron James played point.
No, we talking about like
Nah, come
we
on.
ain't talking about
Traditional
height, pure point. I'm gonna
Come
say
on.
two names, bro. I'm gonna say two names.
He in the top 10
One-
assist leader though.
One, I'm gonna
Where
say,
Curry
he
at?
did.
I'm gonna say
Where Curry
Jamal
at?
Tinsley.
Well,
What?
Gary Payton won one.
Top 10?
No, I'm not top 10.
Yeah,
I'm just talking
Payton
about
won
as
one.
point guard. I'm
Top
gonna
10
say
point guard? Come
Gary
on,
Payton won one.
meet Jamal Tinsley, pure point guard for me, and Mighty
Who the
Mouse.
top 5 Pacific League?
Nah, look, he's Curry not in it. He's number 15. But look,
Yeah, no.
Chris Paul, James Harden, Trae Young.
What?
Yeah.
All time?
No, not all
No,
time.
no, no,
It's
no,
not
no,
all
no.
time.
Oh hell
Yeah.
no! I'm about to say where's Bob Cousy,
No,
Pistol
no.
Pete, J Kidd, John Stockton, Mark Jackson.
Listen, this the assist leaders.
Yeah,
LeBron
John
James,
Uh,
Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Magic Johnson, John Stockton. 6 is Oscar Robertson.
Okay,
5
yeah.
is Steve Nash. 7 is Steve Nash. 8 is Isaiah. 9 is Mark Jackson. 10 is Gary Payton. 11 is Kobe. Kobe played the 2 and still involved his players. Hold on, bruh. Don't let me. All I'm saying is to be labeled as a point guard, bro. All these are point guards. So how can you argue what I'm saying? Point guard's whole job is to
but-
Right.
this is why I'm saying
changed, though.
Curry has to be labeled as a shooting guard, bro,
Westbrook
because
let-
his mind frame wasn't
let
getting
the,
you involved.
he let
His
the-
mind frame is the
Early
score. He's a
shot.
shooter.
So, bro, let me ask
He's
you
a
this.
scorer. I'm not
Early
knocking
shot.
that.
No, let me ask you
What
this,
I'm trying to
Kobe.
get y'all to see, you
let me
can't
get
label him as a point guard
Okay.
when he's a shoot first player.
So let me ask you, for me only, not our audience. For me
You
only.
love that. You as your favorite player,
Minus-
Kobe.
minus the skill
Kobe didn't
set.
play the one, but his
If you take
an
away
all-around player thanks to get his team involved,
Right.
dog.
So minus the skill set, that's the duty and job of a point guard. Okay, Then I agree on that premise. Yes, I agree with you.
A point guard don't run the left side of the floor. A point guard don't run the right side of the
Right.
floor. A point guard runs the middle of the floor
Right.
to be able to see everything, bruh. He's the general. He's the general. Bruh, listen. I don't understand how to explain it no better. What I'm saying is, for Kerr, he's such a scorer, bro. Why in the fuck would you even? They could put him at point guard, but he's a scorer. He's thinking to score first.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
That's why I'm not knocking his talent or skill. He's the greatest fucking shooter I ever seen with these 2 eyes. I can't take that from him.
Right.
Like I say, but when we talking about you know how I am about basketball. When you know me.
Yeah.
I like all around players. That's the only way I could consider you great, bruh.
Let's change the
All
dynamic.
around, bruh. Like I don't consider. Yeah, you could score,
Yeah.
but can you stop
Yeah.
a scorer?
Right.
But if you put Steph anyway, let's say you put Steph in Indiana, is he the same? Still, is he the same?
Hell yeah.
Going to the
Plus the
playoffs.
championships and playoffs.
I don't give a. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. I can't say
Are you
champion.
talking team?
I
Yeah,
can't
you put
say
Steph on
championships,
any
all
team.
that, but
Steph
scoring.
They're going
as
to the
an
playoffs.
individual.
Both.
They're going to the playoffs.
You can
Team.
answer however you want to answer, but
Team.
yes, I'm talking both.
Team, if you put them players around him.
It's certain niggas,
Okay.
it's certain niggas you put in on the team that go into the playoffs.
Okay.
Curry, KD, LeBron, like certain niggas like that, they're going to the playoffs.
In Indiana, a nigga would have wanted to play with Steph after his second year.
Man,
period.
I ain't gonna-
Like you say, T-Mac didn't make the best 75, the top 75. How in the
A
fuck?
travesty.
How?
A travesty.
Yeah,
So it's like it hurts to know
But he's a Hall of Fame.
True enough, but it hurts to know
Yeah, come on,
that
man.
when you're a player that knows how to defend and score, it seems you don't get appreciated. It's like you just a ooh a entertainer, a scorer. That's understandable. I can't knock that. You putting up numbers, but it comes to a statistical stat called defense. You know what I'm saying? So like when you're a guy that plays both ends, you generating energy on both sides. Like and for me, it's just my opinion on my aspect of an athlete in basketball. When you the kids, the Magics, the Kobe's, the T Macs, the Vinces, the who else? The Tim Duncans, like these guys, David Robinsons, who had quadruple double. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit means something to me because you working. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, the game of basketball is more than just scoring. It's stats and everything.
Curry don't
So-
guard the best
No,
player
I'm
on the
not, but
team.
I'm still not knocking him. He's
I'm not
one of the
knocking
best scorers.
Yeah. I
When it
love
comes to
Curry.
shooting
I
that
love
jumper,
Curry. I love Curry.
I that bitch. I'm a realist. Like I've never seen. And I watched a lot of basketball in these little years I've been living. That's a shooting ass. Craig Hodges was a shooter. I've seen some great shooters, but just an eye. Kerr got an eye. Kerr could shoot with and then look at the goal. Like he could just glance and let it go. You know what I'm saying? He has an eye,
You let
man.
him
Like
breathe
it's
for like
a lot of
split
great
second.
shooters in the
So,
league right now, but just Kerr, man, is different. Like Clay. Clay could shoot, but it's just with Kerr, it's different. It's like he just throw that shit.
You gotta guard him since he crossed half court.
Facts, bro.
No space.
Exactly.
Can't give him
It's like
no
he
space.
just throw that shit.
That shit don't make no sense.
You know what I'm saying? One time for the NBA, man. It's a lot of great athletes, boy. It take a lot of skill and hard work, perseverance, training, love for that shit, boy.
Yeah, we all think
Went from the ABA to the NBA.
top 10 Florida rappers.
Top
Yeah,
10
top
Florida
10
rappers.
Ooh.
Florida
hold on.
rappers?
Let me get this out the way.
Nah, let Doobie go first. So let's go in the order. Let us go in the order.
Ooh, wee.
Top 10.
Cause Doobie was doing it before us, so he pretty much like Doobie been doing independent rapping for. Well, I think you were signed to one of Doobie.
Yeah, I was with a label called N.E.W.S Entertainment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But top 10, ooh man, ooh, that's deep. Let me see. 'Cause it's like there's some locals in there too. It's like it's
Shit,
know what I'm
that's who most of my favorite is.
like damn. It's, Let's say starting off 10, I'll probably go with.
It's a lot.
I'm gonna go. My number one is Luke.
Lot.
My number two, Trick Daddy. My number three, Rick Ross. My number four, Gunplay. My number five is JT Money. My number six,
Pitbull.
my number six would be Smook the Madman.
Okay, local artist.
My number seven
Bobby Lou.
would be
Yes, sir.
Big Deal. My number 8 would be Slim Tony. My number 9,
That's a mean list.
would be Gigolo Tony. And my number 10 would be,
You gonna throw your boy on there, BB?
It's funny you said
Nah.
Gigolo Tony was on my list.
my number 9,
Boy,
my number 10, yeah, LPB Pootie. Yeah, I have to put
I
him
got-
Pootie
he
for the
on my-
new
he-
generation.
he on my
I have to
list.
put him on there for the new generation, cause I jammed the shit out his ass.
All right,
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's go.
Good.
But I can't forget Gigolo Tony. He had he did a
Yeah,
world
Gigolo
tour in
Tony,
Europe.
man.
And
Straight
no
up.
artist from
That's
Fort
all.
Lauderdale has Broward, Miami. Nobody has
Yeah.
done that except Flo Rida and Pitbull.
Right.
They did a
Straight up.
Europe tour, but they were signed to a major label.
Yeah,
Gigolo Tony wasn't.
Let me see. Number one, I'm gonna agree with you. Gotta go with Uncle Luke.
Yeah, he broke the barrier.
Know
Freedom
what
of
I'm
speech
saying?
fought the law system by itself.
Hell yeah. Gotta go with Uncle
All
Luke.
right.
Number 2, ooh, yeah, T-Double. Gotta go with Trick. Just because of how
Vibes on
his
my
music influenced me.
Vibes on my list though.
Yeah, apply.
We gonna
Damn,
get that.
nah, you see, we
Hold
gave
on,
you the
yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
Oh,
Do that,
shit.
huh?
I can punch
Yeah.
myself. Briscoe, I'm sorry.
No, no.
Briscoe, I'm sorry.
No.
You
We
know
gave
why I ain't
y'all
go.
chance.
You
That's
next
why I
to
ain't
Trick
go.
Daddy.
We gave y'all
I know
chance.
Briscoe
on my
next to
list,
Trick
though.
Daddy. Oh, and Jackie O. I forgot.
Number 4. See, that's that Gemini shit. Jackie, I love you, but
I be forgetting about all these wrong
since
ass
we
artists
love,
in my
since
city,
we
man.
talking about the Trio 5,
Florida got a lot
shout
of
out to the
artists.
Diamond Princess, Miss
Yeah,
Trina,
yeah.
baby. That's number 4. And number 5, you heard about this dude called Southern Mouthpiece, man?
Yeah.
He aight. I like some of the shit, especially you talk about Herb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, you know.
I take
I
that.
put Southern Mouthpiece number 5. And then we gonna go to Fort Myers, number 6, Plies. 7, Rose. 8, Pitbull. Number 9. This should have been your number 1, dude. The homie T-Pain. Shout out to T-Pain.
Damn right. Shout out to, I'm
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying?
Damn,
Yeah.
man. Florida got that gas.
Stop playing.
Florida.
And
That was a good one, nephew. You fucked me up with that one.
And number 10,
I kick you in your ass for that
all
one.
y'all.
And number
I
10,
love all y'all.
I can't.
I love y'all.
Jam Pony, the whole Jam Pony, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta
The whole
put Jam
Jam
That's
Pony,
definitely
man.
right there.
Jam
You know
Pony
what I'm saying?
did like rest in peace, Big Ace.
Yes,
That's
sir.
better.
You're one of my favorite.
Shout out to the new generation, cool to see and all them boys.
Yes, sir.
J Dog, rest in peace.
You know what I'm
Smoke.
saying?
Yeah, man.
What yours is, though?
I don't know, boy. I'm stuck.
Damn, SOP.
That's why I'm stuck.
Damn,
I
dog.
got
This
too many I
shit,
like.
All
dog.
my cockier
I
knives
got
like
so many
this.
I like,
Shoot a
man.
nigga in
It don't gotta be.
Yeah,
it's
My favorite.
Ridiculous
on my
roll.
list, man. It's crazy.
Damn.
Damn, we didn't even mention AG, man.
AG.
God,
I ain't
shit.
forgot him shit. There's a lot of these
Damn,
niggas,
boy.
bro.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
Shit. Jay Booger. Shit. Man, shit. Man, there's so many damn artists down here.
Hey, and you know it's probably
No Kodak
some.
on mine. No,
You
yeah,
got it.
on mine.
Yeah.
Nah, you know, to be honest, like, I can't knock them out. I can't say them because it's like,
They on mine.
they speak for themselves, bro. Like,
Okay.
I say that in my song,
Hold on.
Coley P, Kodak,
Hold on.
Extension.
Being that we talk about our
What's your new boy?
backyard.
FCG.
FCG.
I
He,
even
like,
love,
nigga,
like,
I told you
Major
his
Nine,
show
you
was
know
so
what I'm saying?
crazy.
I love-
Major Nine. Well, yeah,
You know what I'm
Major
saying?
Nine.
Like, it's like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
What's
I'm
the
just
one
saying,
that the
like,
nigga with Major? I can't never remember his
Y'all
name.
forgot about Dear
His
Field
homeboy,
Finest?
the one that played in the
Tracy.
league for Cleveland.
Tracy.
Nigga Tracy's sick on that mic,
you got
man.
Ace Hood.
Yeah, y'all
You know
forgot
what I'm
about
saying?
Deerfield's Finest.
Oh, Ace
Bang
Hood,
Bang
nigga,
with a
Ace
cash
Hood made
app?
some shit, nigga. Ace Hood had some funk, boy. I ain't finna bitch. Okay, Ace, shit, young man. Listen, shout out to South Florida.
real.
Cobain meets Young
Oh,
AC.
yeah, man.
He had Young AC was hot one time.
And
Deep Side.
yeah, Bug. We know you got your
Deep
little song or
Side,
two. We know, Bug.
Shit. Who else was man? It was
Young
some-
AC.
So many.
Oh, we said Deep Side. Yeah.
Shit. Even just Florida, Ocala got smoked. Green
Slim
Light
Light
All
Show.
big in
Studio.
that Central
La
Florida,
Shway.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
ZG Ammo.
Baby Soldier.
You know, baby. Oh man, I love Baby Soldier stories. That nigga that be telling it like
All the time.
virtual
Yes.
stories, like
Uh,
what he done went through. And
Mike
he liked
Smith.
telling his
Ooh,
stories.
boy.
Rod Wave.
Oh
Rod
man,
Wave,
Moot
yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Rod
Oh,
Wave.
shout out to Young Asshole too, man. Psycho Bob. Oh man, I'm loving you made me want to hit a
Who
bitch.
your boy
sometimes,
Trapland?
dog. Oh, Trapland Pat, nigga. You made me want to pull out the glass
Yeah,
pot, turn the
shout
white
out
girl
to
to snot,
Trapland.
and grab the razor blade and get a whore fade. Woo, boy, you made me want to go
Steve
ape
Harvey
shit.
Fresh?
You made me want to turn the trap to a studio and the booth to a kitchen. God damn, boy.
Now that'd be a hot collab.
Ooh,
That'd be
woo.
a sick video.
I like that
yo.
that little nigga Young Ace too. Young and Ace.
Young and
That
Ace.
nigga that be harmonizing
I
on
like
that
Young
shit.
Ace.
Yeah.
I'm a Young Ace fan.
Man, there's some talent, man. This shit is crazy. Hey, listen, y'all stop all the op shit and get together, man, and just make platinum tracks, man. Like, I'll be the greatest A&R for a lot of you guys. If you just hit up the DM RCG underscore bulls underscore music underscore fashion, I'll just tell you who to do a track with. And then Trap Vino and 954 Live, they got the video for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, y'all fuck with us, man. Like, it's real, man. Oh, man. You got to get in the camera, big bro.
Young Bird.
Yeah, pull your choke.
Bird. Oh, man. It's
Yeah,
too
Bird
many.
dropping that 5-2. Them stories be serious, man.
Bro,
Them
like, it's
stories
so
is serious.
It's so many, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, man. So, like, you know, when it comes to South Florida, we really fuck with our artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell a lot of people, though, like, when it comes to Plies, I've never really been, like,
Man, I'm a Plies fan.
a
Boy,
fan
when I
of
tell
the
you,
music,
I am a Plies
but I would
fan.
tell the God honest
I'm
truth,
talking about-
I love
I
who
follow
he
Plies
is.
on
Like
Twitter.
that,
That's how much
that.
a fan I
Yeah,
am.
like I follow him on all the social medias because I love his content.
Sports Center.
Like, hey, Plies, you need a goddamn podcast, nigga. That's who need a podcast.
Come on to the
Plies,
Living Room
come fuck with
podcast.
us at Living
Yes,
Room
sir.
News. And then after you
Exactly.
do this and we get like 50,000 million views, that's when you get your own podcast. You know what I'm saying? But you need one, man. You got great content, my nigga. I fuck
We
with
got
you.
drinks, bruh.
Plies,
Try Vino, what you
bruh.
doing, boy?
Nah,
Where
but
Vino at, man?
That's what it is, man. It's like I feel that
Damn, that was a great question, nephew, boy. There's some raw ass artists down here.
for real, man. It's a
Yeah.
lot of talent. And like you were saying, bro, about
But
I
eat a lot of these niggas ass up though. They don't want to fuck with me.
hold on, we finna get to that later. Don't trust. We damn sure gonna get to that later.
Cypher going?
But
And trick that I
You
cook
know
better
what I'm
than you too, nigga. Anytime you want to compete in that kitchen, nigga, bring me on. What's in my damn pots? I got you,
Whatever.
nigga.
What you want
Whatever you want to do, trick that I got you, bruh. Whatever you want to
Cook
do.
off.
and if you lose, nigga, you get to ride in the trunk. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, the only op should be opportunity. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I
you
want
ain't
to.
listening. How you gonna hear when it knock?
Nah,
But if you
I want to
gonna
hear them
get it,
boys.
You ain't
bruh.
gotta worry about no knock.
I want to hear them boys come together, man. There's a lot of Florida, even like artists that sign. Y'all need to try to get creative control so y'all can do artist songs with these independent artists in the city that you grew up with, that you fond of, that you know. Like, y'all start trying to grasp creative control, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I felt the tri-county area should have damn sure did somehow Atlanta did. You know, you had Young Job.
hey,
Jeff
what's the
Jeezy.
artist out of Palm Beach? I
Palm
cannot
Beach,
forget him. Young nigga always go to jail too, man.
Not all.
You talking about mother? Like that's my nigga, man.
Yes,
Goddamn
he
Petey,
he a
goddamn.
blood.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Oh man, dog, the niggas.
Grimy?
Nah, niggas. He's
P. It start with a P.
yeah, bro. The niggas stay going to
P.
jail.
Tweezy.
PC Tweezy.
Tweezy.
Ooh, that
PC
nigga there
Tweezy,
lethal.
nigga, I fuck with you,
Hey,
boy.
PC, I had to hey, listen, bro.
PC Tweezy,
Your ass
man.
be snapping, boy. Stay your ass out that chain gang, nigga.
Straight up, boy.
PC Tweezy, grandma's baby,
That's about
nigga.
be snapping,
The
boy.
candy lady, nigga. That nigga, that album be snapping, boy.
Yes,
Hey, that nigga,
sir.
that lethal, boy. That's like the
PC
honeycomb
Tweezy.
brazen before I heard honeycomb
Yeah.
brazen. He don't let it beat breathe. That nigga, that
That's
tail
how-
beat up,
Right.
boy. I fucks with that boy.
Forgot about
He
that.
sound like he could be from Louisiana a little bit.
Melly who?
Why
Yo, be better.
Yeah.
Man, I like a couple. What's that video he had on the roof?
Oh yeah.
Like when he first like started.
Yeah,
Drew
you
found
was
that.
funny.
Yeah, that was my shit right there. I liked that song.
Yeah.
And then he went crazy.
No.
So that's like, to me, that's like a different perspective or narrative. It's like you got individuals with talent, and it's like God, you know, then the unfortunate happened. Do you blame them
Yep.
or at their choices, or do you like, well, damn, what was the voice of reason in this? Because I'd be damned if I'm around and I let some unfortunate or some negative shit happen around us.
Because like you go back to the narrative. At some point in our life, we was raised up with a perspective, and then we gained our own perspective to know that. a lot of these guys go back to how I feel at time. You want to try to actually live these lyrics and live this concept what you're rapping. That's pretty much what's happening, bro. Like
and that's cool if the circumstance and situation calls for it. A lot
and
of
that's
that
what
shit
it is, and
unnecessary.
that's not to us,
Right.
to us, to
But,
them
okay,
jits,
if
to
you
them
really
jits.
live and you from the gut and you rap that, cool. But if you out there in, suburban America talking about thug
A
life,
lot of them ain't
no.
there. A lot of them remaining right where they at. That's why they getting caught up in that shit. Why you think Boosie moved to Atlanta? Boosie say, I'm gone. I'm not finna remain where I keep gaining a stain. I'm finna go over here where it's more Bentleys on the road, where it's more where I'm just a normal civilian.
Right.
These young niggas and these dudes remaining in that place, and they got all this paper. Look at Young Dolph. Like, they just so stuck to that, dog. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm on what them niggas on. I hate to
Okay.
say it, but I'm not finna up and move,
Now-
bruh.
now let's
My
go-
house paid for, I'ma add on to that bitch.
Now let's go back to
I ain't leaving.
our first episode a couple weeks ago with love, loyalty, and respect.
I ain't leaving, bruh.
If
I feel like
if I love
This been my
you,
home all my life,
but
bruh.
but
And it
how
shouldn't,
big you get.
and it
hold on
shouldn't
now,
hurt.
now.
Well, I ain't gonna never get that
If I
big.
love y'all,
I ain't gonna never get that big.
and I don't want anything out of life
I
for
plead that-
myself,
I claim that in the
but
name of
I want the
Jesus.
best for y'all. What does that say about me and my love for y'all? I want the best for you. I don't want to even try, or I don't want nothing for myself, but I love y'all. What does that say?
You can't love me, nigga. The hell you gonna love me and you don't want nothing for yourself?
That
So
don't make no sense.
when you exclude yourself from that situation, oh, my piece ain't real. He left the hood. Why? Well, damn, why my piece left the hood? Man, he ain't want to help. Well, damn, why he ain't want to
He's
help
gonna
y'all?
talk regardless, bro.
You know,
This
so-
now, see, this is what I
You know what
already
I
know.
mean?
But this the thing. I could take. I'm gonna go back and straighten myself because I don't never want to contradict myself. What I said was, you know what I'm saying. I stay and remain and that shit. I will because why? The life I live.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't talk evil. Like, I could be honest, all my life rapping, I've never talked about shooting a nigga or nothing like that, or being a killer or nothing like that, because that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't dwell on or manifest on that. I've always been a giver. You know what I'm saying? So I know me personally, if I come across that bag, you know what I'm saying, I know how to go about living amongst my people, you know what I'm saying, without having to deal with that type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people bring it upon themselves when you go to living above your means. Like when you go to living this certain lifestyle, and like it goes back, bro, you my homie, you just went and spent 30 racks on a chain, but you bringing me along with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hang with you unless you allow me to. I can't be in this circle unless you allow me to. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you dragging me along, you know what I'm saying, and you seeing my position and knowing what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you obligated to help me. You know what I'm saying?
To a certain
And I'm going to
degree.
say this. If you dragging me around, bringing me with you, you know what I'm saying, give me a reason too. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, I hope that's what you bringing me along for, to show me some ropes or some shit to be an asset to the team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To gain revenue. But
Right.
then sometimes you just got niggas that really just I done seen this. You know what I'm saying? In the past, niggas keeping dudes around them. You know what I'm saying? Just to feel at a level.
I respect that too.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that go
I
on.
respect that too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing this man ain't really got much, he finna vibe. He finna go with you when you tell him to.
And make sure
Because
don't
he
shit happen
really
to you.
expect
Right.
that. He sometimes it's that, and sometimes too he in the notion like, damn, I wonder why you keep bringing me along. What you finna look out for me? You know what I'm saying? I'm hurting. So if you keep dragging me along, knowing they ain't got nothing, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna jump on this board because I ain't got shit, hoping to gain, because you getting something. So you know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna show me a rope or avenue within your shit, you know what I'm saying, your movement to gain, you know what I'm saying, don't drag me along, because now I'm gonna build envy. I'm gonna build some type of
Right.
hate, some type of animosity, because now it's like you trying to belittle me. You know what I'm saying? You making me a do boy, do this, do that. But I'm showing my loyalty by doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't that I'm a do boy. It's just, bitch, I'm loyal to you because I'm fucked up and I'm trying to get there. I ain't got nothing. Sometimes you could lead. That's why I say I love podcasts, because it leads to the point, like, I still dwell on this shit. The way you drag a nigga sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Loyalty only gonna be there because he in that situation. If I already got some shit and you telling me to come with you, man, I'm good, nigga. What the fuck I'm coming with you for? I'm getting the bag over here.
Facts.
But I ain't getting no bag over here, but you calling me every day if it's in that type of situation, because some niggas do that. Hey, bro, come on, come ride with me, let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, what I'm getting out of it, you know what I'm saying? Sitting around you, being around you, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Next thing I'm gonna be the topic of discussion. Damn, dog, what this nigga, what he ain't, why he, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to do nothing, you know, y'all around.
So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, loyalty be coming from that shit too. A nigga who in a bad position, he gonna play that loyal role because he trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, it's like it's a left and a right to that. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas who really got the bag. They lead a nigga on, you know what I'm saying, just to have with them to feel at a higher level. And then you got some niggas who got the bag that bring they nigga on to actually put him in position, you know what I'm saying, to get the bag, you know what I'm saying? So we got, it's like with loyalty, it becomes the situation, you know what I'm saying, that goes at hand. Just like trust, you know what I'm saying, where does trust come from? You know, trust comes from treatment, you know what I'm saying? Trust comes from, you know what I'm saying, pretty much whoever you dealing with always keeping their word, you know what I'm saying? Trust comes from, you know, a person always abiding by, you know what I'm saying, the rules of a situation at hand, making sure, like you saying, you shoot videos, a person that you trust an artist that always has a treatment. You'll trust an artist that always pays you on time or pay you in full. You'll trust an artist, you know what I'm saying, that does great work with you, that builds, you know what I'm saying, that do what it takes to build that trust. Trust ain't just given.
It's just,
Trust is truly earned.
It's just the word, because some people might meet that criteria only because it's on a business or professional level. You know what I'm saying? Because it generates money. But on the flip side of that narrative, as far as trustworthy to me, they might do some shady shit outside of business and professionalism. So that trust, you know, it's just the word.
Nah, trust is not a word, bro. It's like this.
It's all in how you use it and what you associated with. Because, like, for instance, certain elements.
I'm breaking down the narrative of. I'm bringing down the whole purpose of the view of trust within yourself.
Oh, okay.
What makes you trust someone? What makes me trust someone is the consistency of them keeping their word.
Or being who they are,
We
right?
just say out of 5 times, me and you got something going on, and you come through 4, and you fail once, but that once you failed, you got in touch with me. You let me know, so it still was a success. You failed on your end, but you never did fail in a way because you enlightened me beforehand for me to make an adjustment.
Right.
If you didn't, ain't say shit, ain't answer your phone or nothing, I ain't dealing with you. I don't give a damn if you came through 4 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that further lets me know, like, it's just ways of going about stuff that make you trust. Like, if you always been a person that pays me on time when you say you is, I trust you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just the things you got to do. Trust ain't just, like they say, it's not given, it's earned.
It's earned. Like respect. Correct. True.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Like, no, respect is given.
Yeah.
Respect is not earned. Because if I don't know you and you don't know me, I'm not going to disrespect you.
Well, that's,
I'm gonna
to me,
get.
that's being mannerable and polite.
That's respect.
True. You got to look.
Bruh, that's the thing. Like, not knowing people, sometimes we may have to. A prime example, we go to a food truck. Nay being, oh my God, they taking too long. Hey, Nay, chill out, man. Nay, chill out. Now, the people hearing her in the food truck see me getting on my girl about being courteous and polite, having some respect, they seeing, oh wow, okay, boom, I'm going to the car. Go to the car. So now the man was like, hey man, I say, man, y'all good, man. I understand what's going on. Do what y'all gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Food come, I get my food. They give me my drinks free. They do all that. But like the man told me, he say, thank you so much for understanding. I understand
That goes a
because
long
I
way.
put myself in that position. We as people don't do that a lot of times, bro.
True.
Like we really sometimes have to put ourselves in other people's positions or shoes may have at that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? You've been at work sometimes, you've been overwhelmed. Sometimes you just at that point. Sometimes we gotta understand it be like that for other people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that only comes with, like y'all say, growing, maturing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some people will never get to that. You know what I mean? Some people do. So for me, it's just like as I grew in time, it's like I just treat people how I want to be treated. I let a lot of shit slide. You know what I'm saying? It's just it is what it is. I have to overlook it. Like everybody don't have that understanding, that wits, that wisdom to shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with life come evolution, but you know, some get it, some don't.